Hey everybody, Steven here. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and review of the T2, the HiTune T2 True Wireless Earbuds from UGREEN here. And UGREEN does a lot of other tech products. Mainly I've seen like cables and audio products, right? So cables for your Android phone, your iPhone, the actual charging block for that, and then like I said, a lot of different wireless earbuds here and just headsets. So let's get this thing unboxed. I do want to say the price is $35.99, discounted from $39.99, but right now there's a coupon. Save another 30% off. So you can get this for 20 something dollars, right? That's incredible with this. So opening up the box here, this just sits right here snug on the inside. It's a good look. I like the box itself, good design with this. Looks like inside of this here, we're gonna have our user manual and all of our info there. Cable at the bottom. I mean, packaging is very, very clean with this. And that's gonna be it right there. It's already trying to pair. Let's actually pull out the earbud here. Ooh, and we get a peel with this. So they are the ones with the longer, I don't know what you would call this portion of it. To me, it's more like a AirPod, right? It's got that long stick to it with this versus just being the earbud that just simply sticks in the ears here. But let's get this peeled off. I don't know how well the camera would pick this up. Mini peel with this, right? And let's do the other one here. And then I'm going to get this thing paired up, and then I will talk about the specs with it. Let's get this other one. Whoa, if I can be in camera there. There we go. All right, so we have that. These typically pair really easily. I haven't had an issue with any of these trying to pair. Let me close this back up. I will open this up, pull up Bluetooth here, and then it should be trying to find this device. I'm assuming it's going to show up. Yep, UGREEN HiTune T2. Give me two of them. Okay, so these connect independently. On the top here, whoa, there's also lighting as well. So on the top of this, I don't know if it'll pop up right now, but it was showing me blue and white lights with this. So, and it looks like those are the microphones as well. So let's get this thing popped out. I'm just gonna put in one. Am I even putting it in? Yeah, that's the right one. There it is. And it said Bluetooth connected. Whoa. Already playing music. So you can hear that. These get quite loud. Let's open the cable box here. I believe this is USB Type-C. Yes. So we'll have that cable with that. Yep, USB Type-C cable. Decent length. They actually come shorter than this. I've had some where it's like this short. So I like the longer length with this. Let's open up the manual here. Let's see what else we find with this. That is a thick manual for earbuds. I'm assuming multiple languages is why it's like this. Yep, a lot of different languages on this. So let's cover some of the info with this. So one of the big things here, specification wise, okay. So Bluetooth 5.0, the frequency is going to be 2400 megahertz to 2483.5 megahertz. Bluetooth range is 10 meters. Codecs, AAC, and SBC. Charging case input 5 volts, and then this has a 400 milliamp battery. Charging case output 5 volt, 100 milliamps. Charging port USB Type-C. Wireless charging, yes, so you can put this on a wireless charger. Nice. Fully charged earbuds. It says 1.5 hours, and then on here I think it says 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, so that's with the wireless charging. So I'm assuming it's 1.5 with the USB Type-C, and then it's going to be the 2 when wirelessly charging with this. Operating time 4 hours with the earbuds, and then 16 hours with the charging case. So 20 hours total. It's not the highest amount that I've seen. I've seen up to 50, or actually no, the Vankyo ones were, but that's like a thick case. It's really heavy, but that one goes like close to 100 hours. But it's a heavier case. So something to keep in mind with that is if you want more time, typically the case is going to be heavier with this. We have our touch controls on the side here. It actually lists out the touch controls that you have with this. And then let's see here. Does it lay out which one is going to be English? So LED indicator is on the top. We have the touchpad on the side. Noise canceling microphone is on the side. So we have a microphone up top, and then we have another one on the outside here that is going to be the noise canceling one. And that's going to be something that I'm going to test later today. I'm going to take these to the gym. I'm going to get a workout in and see how these stay in the ears. I definitely say that's a concern. Just holding them, it did the tap too, so it turned it off. But these don't fit as snug in my ear. My concern is they potentially are going to fall out when I'm working out. So we'll see how that goes with this. And then where's 4? Okay, and then at the bottom there's the voice pickup microphone with this. And then 5 left are markings. So we have the markings on the side telling you if it's the left or the right one. And then the pins at the bottom for the charging contacts within the case itself. So volume wise, they get really, really loud. They sound good. I'm going to plug both in, and this should connect hopefully immediately when I do this. It switched. When I put it in this ear and I touch this, it switched to this earbud. I wonder if I have to take, let's take both of them out and then we'll put them both in and let's see how that does. I've had it where sometimes you have to do that in order for them to sync up to each other. All right, so I ended up getting it figured out. Weird cut here, but it took me a minute. I actually had to email the company. I didn't want to have the rest of the video. It's like 10 minutes of me trying to figure it out. It just didn't work out. Emailed them. It actually is in the manual. I just skipped over it. So with this, I'm going to actually walk you through it. And I wanted to highlight this just in case anybody else has this problem. I know a lot of other people may not even showcase it or just briefly talk about it. If it pops up and I'm in the middle of a video, I want to actually address it just in case. Like I said, anybody else is actually having this issue. So I deleted it from my phone, and essentially I paired them individually as if they were their own thing, not joint, and then I was running them independent. I actually paired them as if they were their own separate earbuds. But after you do that, you're going to leave it in the charging case. Obviously, make sure these are charged up. You're going to keep the lid open, press and hold the reset button, which is on the back here. You're going to hold that for 10 seconds. And then the earbuds themselves, they're going to alternate between blue and white for 3 times, and then you're good to go. Now, once I did that, no issues at all. It connected, it sounds great, and now I'm just going to really talk about my experience because I've actually got to use these for the last week. I've mentioned we're selling our house, so I've been doing a lot of yard work, a lot of cleaning, and then still trying to make time for the gym. And these things have been really solid. So the sound, it has that 14 millimeter driver in it. It gets really, really loud. That's not going to be an issue. My concern about these being light and potentially feeling like they were going to fall out of my ears, it wasn't an issue. Now, doing yard work, I noticed maybe it would kind of edge towards the edge of my ear a little bit, and then I just kind of push them back in. That happened maybe once or twice over the course of doing this multiple times. I don't think it was an issue. Now, working out, it didn't happen at all, and I'll make sure footage pops up of me working out, but I tried to make sure I kind of did a handful of different things. So burpees where it's dynamic, not an issue. Rope slams, doing my crawling patterns, it wasn't a problem with this. And that's kind of the big draw, is the fact that these are lighter than some of the other ones I've used. So if you do want a light wireless earbud, this may be a good option for you. Next test that I did, and I always do this, is I put my phone at one end of my private training studio, and then I walk all the way outside. So it's 45 foot long. Now this has the Bluetooth 5.0, so it should go roughly 50-ish feet. So leaving it there, I walk through into the main room and then actually go outside. And this is a brick and mortar building, so it's actually 1 foot concrete cinder blocks with concrete. Go outside, and it's not till I get to my car, which is about 55, 60 feet away, that it starts to break up. So Bluetooth and the connection, completely fine. Didn't have any issues with it. It was really solid for me. The IPX5 with this, the waterproof, like dust and waterproof, it is springtime in Oklahoma. It is extremely humid here, so sweating and things like that weren't an issue for these. Also, didn't have any problems with that. I didn't have any problems once I was sweaty also with these feeling like they were just going to completely fall out of my ear. Matter of fact, they're so light you actually forget that they're in your ear. So unless, like I said, it starts to maybe creep towards the edge, and then I would like check in as like where are they at, and I could feel it. So extremely happy with these. And I think one of the big things here is going to be the price at $36. And right now there's a 30% off coupon. $36, solid price in general, but you take the 30% off coupon, these are $25. Most of these that I'm reviewing are in that like $30 to $50 range. They usually have 5-10% off coupons. This, with the 30% off for $25, I think this is a great buy. I think the price point on this right now is solid. Even at the 36, I think it's a decent price, but the 25, that's a solid price with this. I did use the low latency mode. I'm not a huge phone gamer. I tried it out. I don't really notice a difference, to be honest. But that's not something I do regularly. So, I mean, if you are a gamer, it has it. But I'd have to be more in tune with that, I guess, to actually hear any type of difference with this. The microphones, the noise canceling microphones, I tested that out. It's kind of the same thing. And I usually do a call with my wife. And I try to make sure that I'm on the other end as well. You can tell that somebody's on a device. I do think these sound better than the regular earbuds that just pop in the ear, because these have the stems. But with this, you can tell somebody's on a device, but it's pretty solid. It's definitely better than just the earbud ones. And overall, the sound quality was really, really good, especially being on the end where they're in my ears and I can hear that person. It's crystal clear. I didn't have any issues with that. So using this, maybe you're doing Zoom meetings or something like that and you're using it for your phone, shouldn't be an issue there at all. Ironically, because this company, like I mentioned, reached out to me. I'm prepping the video and I'm doing some edits early just to see what it was like for that first chunk that I did. And this is where I got to record over a portion of it. But as I'm putting in my SD card, UGREEN, this is my SD card reader. It's the same company. And this has been my staple. I've bought 2 of these because I like them so much. It's just a solid product with a solid price. And I mentioned they do other tech cables, cords, things like this. And they do SD card readers. And this has the SD and micro SD card reader in it. Very, very solid. I'll have a link for this as well, just because this has been my go-to one now for, like I said, 2+ years. With this, it was just crazy because I'm going to edit this and I have the company name in my head and I put it in there and I was like, oh, it's the same company. So with this, I am happy overall. The big thing for me is they're extremely light. So if you want a light wireless earbud, this is going to be good for you. Like I said, don't worry about this falling out of your ear. I didn't have that issue, and I think that's going to be a big draw for a lot of people. Now, the wireless earbuds, just the ones that pop into your ear, they have those silicone tips to them. This does not. And with those silicone tips, it makes it more noise canceling because it seals off any outside noise coming into your ear. This doesn't have that. Now, they get extremely loud, and that could be a pro or a con. Some people are going to want that, where some people may want to be able to hear a little bit more of the ambient noise around them. I think about when I go on walks or my bike rides, and I want to be able to tune into traffic. I'm probably going to go with these. The other thing is, touch controls were solid with this. I'm getting better at it. I mentioned I'm not the biggest fan, but I am adapting slowly. I've definitely gotten better. Didn't have any issues with the touch controls, but the stem being on this, more like an AirPod, I notice if it's just the earbud, when you pull it out of your ear, you're most likely going to hit that. You're going to change the song, pause the song. Maybe you're on a call with somebody. You may hang up on them. With the stem, as it's in my ear, right, and I'm here, I can just grab the stem and pull this off. So I don't have to actually worry about that, which is nice. I didn't think about it until I used this product, which made me think, I was like, oh, that's an upside. Like if I'm here, because if I'm touching this portion of it to pull it out of my ear, I've just noticed that I've typically pressed the buttons, and that's been one of my complaints with the touch controls. Now that I have this, I just do this, and I don't have to worry about it. And I'm sure anybody that has AirPods is like, yeah, man, that's how it's supposed to be. Like you didn't think about that, and I did not. So I think that's another upside. If you're in the market for a wireless earbud, you need something that is going to be budget friendly, great sound, light on the ears. Yeah, it has the touch controls and all that other stuff, but it also has the stem so you don't hit those touch controls. I think this is a really good product. And I also mentioned the fact that I do like the longer cable with this. Although this is white and this is black, I'm wondering why they didn't go with the white on this also. I don't know if it's just a cost thing or they didn't think of it. Whatever it may be, especially considering that they actually make cables. But I do like the fact that it's the USB Type-C right here. And to mention again, because a lot of these do have the quick charging, if you put these on the charger for 15 minutes, you will get an hour. So I always think, hey, I'm on my way to the gym. These happen to be dead. I can charge it on my way to the gym and I'll still get my workout in, and I can use these the whole time with this. So overall, I am extremely happy with this. It does have the wireless charging as well. That's something I did want to make sure that I covered. And yeah, this is a great pair of wireless earbuds here. Solid price. Definitely gets a thumbs up from me. So I'm going to make sure that a link for this is in the description, as well as the SD card reader right here if you guys need to pick that up, or just check out the other products that they have. Maybe you're needing a USB-C cable or something like that. They have a lot of different products that you could actually find on their Amazon page. So I'll have all of that in the description. If there's something that I did not answer with this, let me know in the description. I will make sure that I actually answer that for you. But that's going to be it for this one, everybody. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.